我谢谢所谓的母亲啊 I thank the mothers everywhere in the world and in the universes for giving a chance for the enlightened masters to come to our world and other worlds to enlighten us, to bless the planets, and to bring happiness, improvement, better atmosphere, good changes for all beings to benefit. Mothers are the hardest workers of all the workers, especially if she has children under 10. Then she works like 24/7. Mothers, motherhood or housekeeper, housewives are the most occupied jobs in the world, right? But mostly it's the most, unthankful job. Yeah. The children take mother for granted. Also the father, the husband, whoever live in the house, because the mother always offered her love in everything she does, you know, whether washing dishes, cooking meals, or ironing the clothes, or cleaning the house. She always give her love. Therefore, when you come home from school, the house is clean, the meal's ready. Even some people are older already and go out to work already, but still come home and live with parents. And they're very lucky to have the mother always cooking for them, either they came home from school or came home from work. There's always warm meals and clean house, and smell nice clothes, yeah, and ready-made bed. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable when you have a mother in the house. Those who still have mothers are the luckiest people. When I met my parents first time for many decades in Hong Kong, I feel like I'm a kid. I feel like so free, you know what I mean? Yeah. Feel like you don't have to feel responsible for anything. If you say something wrong, it's okay. If you don't do your job well today, that's okay. You feel like young again, like spoiled children again. And it was a very, very beautiful feeling. If you have your parents still, and you still can stay with them, I suggest you stay with them as long as you can, because it's a blessing to stay with parents. Not just mother, but father, you know. But I don't know, people don't celebrate Father's Day as such a big deal as a Mother's Day, but we all should. Yes. If you can stay with your parents long time, even after teenage, then you are very lucky. I know that from my experience. When I met my parents in Hong Kong, I feel like, oh, so carefree. I feel like you're just a kid. You don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, I cannot really describe it to you. Maybe I haven't seen my parents for many decades, you know. After the war finished, they were not free to travel. And then I haven't seen them for at least 20-something years, you know. So, I don't know, I just feel like I'm reborn again, like as a teenage again or something, young, very young kid. Feel very free, right? The parents make you feel free. You know, like you don't have to feel responsible for anything in the world because your parents will take care of anything. That kind of feeling. Don't you have that? Huh? Those you still have parents, you don't feel like that? You feel Free, right? Yeah. But poor parents, you feel free, but don't feel too free, okay? Your clothes you put in a basket. If you can, you turn on the machine to wash your clothes yourself. And you can clean the floor, help her to wash dishes, tidy up the house, don't throw socks and hats and everywhere. It is a privilege to be children, to be kids, but still, poor mother has to work very hard. You know, even if she goes out to work outside the house, when she came home, she still needs to do a lot of work at home. Yeah. And that's why the children are feeling so free. Yeah, mostly because the mother always does everything, mostly. So try to think of the mother, okay? Because the more you grow up, the older and more tired the mother becomes with the years. The stronger you grow, the weaker mom became. So try to think about her feeling, her physical condition, and give a lot of love to the mother and father, of course, even though today is not a Father's Day. Give a lot of love to your parents. Always come home, hug them, kiss them. Even you don't have a lot of time, a few seconds don't cost a lot. Always tell them you love them and you appreciate this, you appreciate that. Don't always demand for this, demand for that, to see what your parents can afford. Because sometimes the parents, they have their problem. Problem with finance, which they don't want to burden children. They don't want the children to worry. So you just have to feel it, okay? And chip in with sympathy, with love, with understanding, not with forever demanding. Because when we were young, we think that parents are magicians, you know? Magicians. When I was young, I think my parents are magicians. I never hesitate to ask for a new motorcycle because this one is too slow, too small. I want a faster one. And I got it. So I always think my parents can give me anything I want. Most children feel this way. But I think you should consider, don't always ask to see if the parents can or not can. And be satisfied with what the parents give. Oh, I don't see any children here. I'm talking to all these gray hair people. So funny. But you can take the tape and give it to your children as a birthday present. And then they listen and they think a little bit about your hard work, your sacrifice for the family, your quiet, enduring offer to the whole family. When you have children, then you understand what I'm saying.